welcome to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Temple Owls, taking on a conference rival from the American, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Charlotte's offense takes the field to start this game off. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success. But play within yourself. Make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
The 49ers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run.
Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
He'll do it himself. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying the run, it's Rutledge. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the 49ers are in the hurry-up. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to run it in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Niners.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Temple's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Clark. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, let's think for just a moment about Temple. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Simon. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions.
Ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the run, deep down the right side.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Snags a quick pass on the left. At midfield, he's got room. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Simon. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get set.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the back. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Charlotte. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. Excellent job by the kick coverage team, a pretty minimal gain on that return. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Dropping back, it's Simon. Flips it out to the back. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. The short hands, it's Irvin. And he'll be brought down. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. On first down from their own 22. He wants to throw it again. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Handoff to the single running back. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They've gotten nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
Looking for a man. It's Simon. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Off play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's McGowan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Running to Green. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The 49ers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll go to the ground. There he goes! He now has 115 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
At the 35, he's got room. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the 49ers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Uncorks one. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown 49ers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Washington State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Simon. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Temple lining up to punt it away. Now on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Trying to get the corner. Runs through a tackle.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The 49ers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Mason. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking downfield on 1st down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got it in the middle, it's McGee. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the 49ers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Olsen. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Quarterback may change this route. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
And the Owls are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Simon. A strike downfield.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Makes the grab. It's Irvin. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Catch in the middle, it's Irvin.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they
breaks into the open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll set up to throw. Big fella moving. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. Trying to bull his way in. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. The 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his...
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. To the air, it's Simon. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The offense set for a first down play.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
And the 49ers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. Got his man to the left. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Niners! And the beatdown has ensued. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Really?
And the receiver making plays for
Big
his
two.
quarterback,
Come
being
here.
dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
I didn't mean to do an onside.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step too here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Back to throw, it's Simon. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk
Fred,
about
leave mommy alone.
That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the left side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. A big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Finds his man. It's Rutledge. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd.
Yeah, order him.
Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's McGowan. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a 1st down. The 49ers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Rutledge. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. That's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Simon. Zings it complete to the right. Turns it on in midfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
I never what?
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing in the drag, letting...
I'm broadcasting now, but
and down he goes
good.
at midfield.
I'm glad the Jets are 0-5. They suck.
Been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try.
How many continents can they lose
because
in?
he's constantly throwing the pressure in his face.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. The play action fake. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going.
You want to give the dogs a bath before we do anything?
I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
To the air, it's Simon. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Owls want to pick up the tempo.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Here's a heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Do you want to give the dogs a bath now before anything?
After that earlier sack.
To get it over with. So Franklin doesn't have to be a frustration.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on.
Deep shot for the end zone. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking for a gap. It's Rutledge.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the 49ers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Looking to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The 49ers will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Looking to pass. It's Simon. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be third and long.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee. And
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Hunt is on its way. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College.